Hi students, today we are going to learn module 3 from the chapter The Shoe Secret Box of your literature reader. At the end of your class, you will be able to read and comprehend the paragraph, enrich your vocabulary, read and answer the questions, learn and identify idioms. Here are some questions to revisit whatever things we have learned so far. Dear students, go through this question. If you can answer this question, that means you have understand the paragraph. If you are not able to answer the question, please read the paragraph again. Let's start our lesson. On one occasion, just after the vacation, Dashu came to school with a very interesting box. Master Mashai asked him, "What's in that box, Dashu?" He replied, "My thing, sir." A little debate ensued among us regarding what these things were. After the vacation, when Dashu came back to school, he bring an interesting box with him. So the master Mashai asked our Dashu, "What is in that box, Dashu?" And the reply given by Dashu was, "It's my thing, sir." A little debate happened, ensued among the classmates of our Dashu regarding what these things were. He says that his things. So a small debate happened within his friends about what is the thing he mentioned. We can see the next passage. We noticed Dashu had all his school item on his desk: books, notebooks, pencil, and blade. Then, what things was he talking about? When we asked him, he didn't reply. Instead, he clutched the box to his chest and said, "I am warning you all. Don't ever mess with my box." Then he opened the box with the key and peeked inside while mumbling some calculation. The moment I tried to lean over to look inside, the shoe locked it up. A little, as we already told, that a little debate was going on beyond the box. So we all started to watch the shoe. And what did they find out? All the things like his pencil, book, notebook, everything was there on the desk. So, what was the things that he was talking about? When we asked him, he didn't reply. Because of the curiosity, all his friends asked him, "Dashu, what is inside that box?" But he was not ready to give any reply. Instead, he clutched the box in to his chest and said, he hold very tightly that box to his chest and said, "I am warning you all. Don't ever mess with my box. I'm warning you, don't ever mess with my box. Don't ever try to find out what is inside my box." Then he opened the box with a key. He take out a key and he opened that box and peeked inside while mumbling some calculation. With some calculation, he looked inside that box. That moment, I tried to lean over to look inside. At that moment, I leaned over his shoulder to look out what is inside that box. When I started to lean over, at that moment itself, the shoe locked the box. So this speaker was not able to see what was inside that box. Soon, this became a hot topic of discussion for the rest of us. Someone said, "It's his lunchbox. He must be hiding food inside it." But I never saw him open the box during lunchtime to eat anything. Some suggested it could be his money bag. It must contain a lot of cash. That is why he never parts with it. Soon, this became a hot topic of our discussion for the rest of us. All the classmates started to have a discussion about what is inside the shoes box. Someone make a suggestion that it is his lunch box. He must be hiding some food inside it. But I never saw him open the box during lunchtime to eat anything. The speaker was watching our Dashu, and the speaker find out that he was not opening the box during lunchtime. So they make a conclusion that that is not his lunch box. Someone suggested, and other boy of the class make another suggestion. It could be his money bag. Maybe that box is his money bag. It contain a lot of cash. Maybe he is having a lot of money with him. That is why he never parts with it. That's why he never he never seen without it. Always taking it with him. That must be he was not ready to keep that box aside. Money, there will be a lot of money inside it. That's why he keep that box with him every time. During lunch one day, Dashu gave me the key to the box and said, "Keep this with you and make sure you don't lose it. If I get a little late in returning, please hand the key over to the watchman before you all go to the classroom." With that, he went away, leaving the box with the watchman. We were thrilled. We could now solve the mystery of the box. If only the watchman would move away for a while. So, here we are going to stop today's session. So, listen. One day during the lunch time, Dashu gave me the key to the box. Dashu handed over the key to the speaker, and he asked the speaker, "Keep this with you. You better to keep this key with you and make sure you don't lose it. You should be very careful. You should not lose my key. If I get a little late in returning, if I am a little bit late when coming back, please hand the key over to the watchman. You have to give the key to the watchman before you all go to the classroom." With that, he went away, leaving the box with the watchman. He gave key to the speaker and box to the watchman, and he asked this narrator to hand it over the key to the watchman if he is a little bit late. What happened? The show's classmates were very thrilled. We could now solve the mystery of the box if only the watchman would move away for a while. So all his friends is waiting to solve the mystery behind the show's secret box. They are waiting for the watchman to move away for a little while. In this all paragraph, we can understand that what was the intention behind our Dashu to carry a box to school. He want to make his friends curious about what is with him, and he tried to arouse the curiosity among his friends. How he aroused curiosity, everyone was very eager to know what was inside that box. He acted like that, something very precious was inside that. And after arousing much curiosity, what did he do? He handed over the key to the speaker and the box to the watchman. After making everyone curious about his box, after that only he hand over the key to the speaker and watchman. From this we can understand how tricky our Dashu was, and how was he planning something to play a prank on his friends. So let's read it again and move on to the next section. Some questions are given here. Try to find out the answer after reading the paragraph once again. Today we are going to learn about idioms. You may have learned or heard the word idioms. Let's see what are idioms. What is an idiom? An idiom is a common expression or a phrase that means something different to the literal meaning of the word. Idiom is an expression or it's a phrase that means different to the literal meaning of the word. You will be more clear about this when we are moving to the examples. Let's see what are idioms and a few examples. An example for idiom is jump at your own shadow. This is a phrase, but see the meaning jump at your own shadow. What is the correct meaning of that word? It's something different. But see what is the real meaning of this word? To be over frightened. You got it? The literal meaning is not the correct meaning of idioms. So here jump at your own shadow means to be over frightened. Here jump off the page meaning sometimes that stands out. When we hear jump off the page, first what will come to our mind? What is the correct meaning? To jump out of a page. But here the literal meaning is sometimes that stands out. So these are examples of idioms. It's raining cats and dogs. Do it really rains cats and dog? What is the idioms? What is the correct meaning of the idiom? It is raining heavily under the snow. The meaning of this idiom is having too much to do. Under the snow means having too much to do. When pigs fly, meaning something that will never happens. This idiom is used to talk about the things which will never happen when pigs fly. Let the cat out of the bag. Meaning is to relieve a secret, to burst out a secret. Easy as A, B, C, which means very simple as A, B, C. A ball of fire. Meaning of this idiom is a person with great energy. Idiom a ball of fire. Let's listen to another one. Busy as a bee. To be very busy or active. To be very busy or active. We use this idiom butterflies in my stomach when we are talking about or when we are describing a situation. Feel very nervous. The meaning of this word is feel very nervous. Butterflies in my stomach. The meaning is feel very nervous. Cost an arm and a leg. The meaning of this is to be very expensive. When we are talking about expensive things that a guy buy or something, we can use cost an arm and a leg. Over the moon. Very happy or delighted. When we are talking about or when we are on the situation, we are very happy or very feeling very delightful, we can use the idiom over the moon. Under the weather. Meaning of this is feeling sick. Under the weather means feeling sick. So far we discussed many idioms and its meaning. Let's move on to the activity in your textbook, page number 6. Two columns are given here. In the first column, A column, you can see some idioms, and in the B column, meaning of that idioms are given there. You have to match it with the correct meaning and write it down in your notebook. Thank you, students. Thank you for listening. Hope you all have understand today's section. Thank you. Have a nice day.